Hi friends, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Yureli and today I get to sit down and do a video. It might be long, it might not, I don't know. I wanted to go like over Q1 and review what I used, what I liked, what I didn't, a few things that I bought. Just all of the videos that I wasn't able to film, I'm gonna do it right now. So I'm gonna first go over my whole planner stack here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books to share with you. I do have an additional book that I keep at work. I don't bring it home. I just leave it there. So that's not here. That's an Erin Condren A5 compact vertical. And I just basically use it for lists. And I love the Erin Condren paper. I just cannot get on with the coil. And so basically my mom really likes the A5 Erin Condren monthly view, but she has no use for the weekly layouts. So basically I order her planner for Mother's Day. I take it apart, take out all of the weekly views, and then put those on a separate coil, and then keep my mom's planner very simple with just the monthly views and then some note pages in the back. So then, you know, she gets her monthly view planner, which is all she needs, all she wants, and then I have a whole bunch of weekly views that I can use for work. So that planner is at work. I don't bring it here. All right, so let's first do my A6 stuff. Let's start with this one here. This one I've shown it recently. This is an A6 Hobonichi Techo. It's their planner with the monthlies and the dailies in the back. I have it in a Hobonichi cover. This little thing, I've always tried to keep it down here, but it won't stay. I got this little heart star from Hobby Lobby. Like I said, the cover is from Hobonichi. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. I might switch it out here in Q2, but I haven't decided yet. In here, I have this from Bookie by Cuties. I have this, my friend Sonia over at Little Annabelle's Plan, she drew this for me and printed out a bunch of stickers, so I have her there. So cute. Okay, my husband took my son outside and they're playing, so he just sent me a text about something cute he did. Alrighty, that's the only way I can film is if they're not here, if they're not inside. So anyway, this one here, I'm not using these front things here. I think I had an idea last time I talked about this, but now I don't remember what it was, and obviously I did not implement whatever that idea was. So that's that. In here, this is basically just a scripture writing book planner thing. So in the monthly views, I have a couple of scripture writing plans. In January I had 2, and I have them, you know, the green ones are this one, and then the purple ones are this one. That really worked out well for me. Same thing for February, and same thing for March. Today is April 1st. I haven't gone through and decided what I'm gonna do yet. The last 2 weeks have just been crazy here at my house. My son had a really severe asthma attack, and it's just been crazy. So I haven't gotten around to this quite yet, but here in the next few days, he's doing much better, but here in the next few days, I need to figure out what I'm going to do, if I'm just going to stick to 1 scripture writing plan or do 2 like I have the first 3 months of the year. I haven't decided yet. But for this, I've already gone and decorated all of the months, so that's one less thing I have to worry about, which I'm so thankful that I did that when I had the time and brain space to do so. So yeah, basically that's what I do. I took some pictures of Jesus from the church magazine, and I put those in here with some stickers, and I have both of the scriptures listed here. One thing, spoiler alert, one thing that I've really gotten into this first quarter is my fountain pens. I'll show you the ones that I have and point out the ones that are more recent purchases. And then I've also kind of gotten into the inks, but this planner, this book doesn't have a whole bunch of variety when it comes to ink yet. I think that'll change going forward because I have new inks now that I'd like to use and try out, and you know, experiment with the pens that I have and all of that, get to know what I have. So that's what's going on here. I just wrote out the scriptures, and this was really fun. You know, I just decorated it a little bit and then wrote out the scriptures for those days. So yeah, this was something that I really enjoyed doing because it got me away from my phone, away from news feeds, away from all of that, and help me focus on, you know, on God, on my faith, on his promises to us, and his love for us. It just took me out of this world for a moment when I was able to sit down and write these things. And it was, I mean, it was beneficial, even just for that. I really appreciated doing this and the time I got to spend in here. So this will be something that I continue on in Q2 as soon as I figure out what I want to do in April. So yeah, very beautiful. I liked having the different scripture writing plans because they had different themes to them. So I just got on Instagram and I found several, and then I just picked 2 of the themes that I liked the most, and that's what I went with. I think I will stick with 2 themes going forward because I have space for 2. I haven't ever, there was a couple times where I feel like I almost ran out of space, but for the most part I had plenty of space for 2 scriptures. So, and I have like a whole bunch of random stickers. These ones my friend Sanya sent me. Some of them are from Cafecito Designs, other ones are, these are Simply Gilded and old Happy Planner stuff. So I'm just trying to use up what I have. That's another purpose for this book, is to use up the things that I have. I haven't really been buying any stickers. I think I placed 1 Simply Gilded order at the beginning of January, and then anything new that I have is from my Cafecito subscription box. I have not purchased stickers or washi tape. So yeah, there's that. Then I switched up the ink in March, which it was okay, but I don't know, it was weird. This is the Ferris Wheel Press Purple Jade Rabbit, and I use my TWSBI Ecos. One is a medium and one is a bold, and I just felt like it was drying out. Again, I'm really new to fountain pen, so I'm still like learning things and figuring things out, and I'm so grateful for all of the content creators that talk about fountain pens and inks and all of those things, because I've been learning from them. But because I don't ever know where to start, and then I get overwhelmed, I just limit myself to the videos that they put out. If I have a question, then I might look into it, but I'm not trying to overwhelm myself with information. I just, as the mom of a toddler, I don't have the brain space for extra things. I just learn when the information comes to me. But yeah, that's that. I've decorated this page already for April, and now I just need to pick my themes. I won't flip into that because that's Q2, but I have my pencil board in here that I bought when I bought my planners last year. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing back here, and that's this. I enjoy this a lot, and I will continue this in Q2. All right, so here is a semi-fail, and this, okay, so this is my A6 5-year journal. Last year I got so far into this, not really, I got into like the end, almost the end of April, and then I stopped. Oh, you guys, last year on this day, I have had a very traumatizing experience with my son in public, and this day, I think that this day is going to be like engraved in my head, in my brain forever and ever. It was just the worst. I can laugh about it now, but I couldn't then. And I think that's when I stopped doing that. I couldn't anymore. So basically what I use this for, is for my son. And originally when I started it last year, I wanted it to be in Spanish as a way for me to practice my Spanish. What did I get on my finger? But that was getting repetitive and difficult for me. So obviously I stopped, and then I never picked it back up. But this year I want to write in it, but it's going to be in English. The thing that I'm having difficulty with, though, is that the pen that I was using, the flow is either really slow, it just doesn't jive with the ink very well, and it just comes out lighter than I would like the ink color does. So I think that as of like today, I've decided to give up on that pen and just use my other pen in here, because I want it green. That's what I want. I want it in green, and I want it to look how I want it to look, and one of my pens delivers that result. So I just need to switch it up, and I have all of the information in this book. I just need to put it in here. That way, whenever my son is older, I can just be like, here you go, and give this to him, where it's just about him and not about everything. So yeah, that's what this is. I have gotten as far as, let's see, I don't know, like the first week of January is done. I just need to catch up. So that'll be a goal for Q2 to get caught up in here and keep it semi-current. I feel like if I can update this every week or two, that's fine. But being behind by 3 months is a little too much, but I will get there. That'll be one of my goals for this month. So yeah, this is one of my planners, and I want to continue it in Q2, and I actually want to finish up this whole thing since I really failed at that first year. I want to make the rest of this worthwhile. So that's that one. Okay, this one here is my I think it's called the N1. I have it covered. I think it's the N1 Sterling ink. It's a compact full year, and it is like this, the Traveler's Notebook standard size, so whatever that one is called. But yeah, it's a full year, but the compact version. So I have notes pages, but not like enough for every day. But I use this for budgeting. It's perfect for me for how I budget, for us to keep track of everything that we're spending and make sure that we're not spending more than what we have for anything, and I really like that. So I have mine in a Moterm cover. This is the lilac color, and I really enjoy my Moterm covers a lot, and especially this lilac color. It has a pocket here, and then here I have like bank deposit and withdrawal slips. This clip here, or yeah, is from Erin Condren. I have random sampler stickers. I have these. I never use these. These are little like sticky notes from Happy Planner. They are so old. I think they're from like 2016 or 2017. So that's that. And then I have this sticker here from Pookie Bear Cuties. I love that. This here is from Cafecito Design. This little insert here came with my Moterm. I ordered my Moterm, I think, from AliExpress, and it came with 3 inserts: a lined one, a blank one, and a grid one, I think. So I just have some random little notes in the back here, and then yeah, I use this for budgeting. It's perfect. I like it. So I obviously going to continue this in Q2. Last year I used a Hobonichi Weeks, but I was so curious about this size that this is why I branched out in 2024 with this. I haven't decided yet what I want to do in 2025, but I don't need to decide yet. So let's move on. Back here, I made myself some washi little card thingies, but I don't use these. I'll show you later what I use in here, but they're here just in case. That's that. And then here's a pocket that came with my weeks. I don't know when, last year, this year, who knows. And then this came with something I bought. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just have random stuff and I put it in here and I don't use it. I guess I can show you the inside here. I have these little things from Cafecito Designs. This one here is from Icitero Designs. And then I have the Midori little sticky note situation. I really like those. So yeah, okay. Back here, I have 2 of these little notebooks. This one, I started using it in 2023, and I basically use it as a little like check register. You know, like old school, your little checkbook register. That's basically how I use this, to make sure that I need to have everything written down, and I need to have checklists, and I need to mark things off. And I used this up last year, and it was wonderful. I just used it up. So just a week or 2 ago, I busted open this one, and friends, like, I literally use this every day, multiple times a day, and look at how well this little booklet holds up. So if you like buy Hobonichis and stuff, and these are so nice and they fit so well. Like, here's my weeks, and you know, so if I wanted to tuck this even in the back of my cover here, I could. So not trying to sell you stuff, but if you need something, these hold up really, really well. I literally use mine multiple times every single day. Take it out, open it up, write in it, put it back, take it out, all of that, and it has held up so nicely. Back here I have a pocket, and I have like some bills that I've paid, and everything else here is empty. But I really enjoy this so much. I just love staying organized with my finances, and this book just does it for me, because it's so, let me show you. Mine is in the horizontal layout here, and this just works for me. This just works well for my brain. I love that this is blank, because like I can use this. for like a weekly budget, and then I use like the back for like the monthly stuff and for tracking, things like that. So this works really well for me. All right, so next is my journal. I love this so much, and I've actually done really well at keeping up with this one. Here is I have this in a Moterm cover. Again, it's in the lilac color. I have stickers from my friend Little Annabelle's Plans. I have some Coffee Monsters Co. stickers in here. I have this cute Selena die cut from Cafecito Designs, and this is also from Cafecito Designs. I don't spend too much time looking at this, so this is what it is, and I don't plan on changing that. My book here, I have the full year B6 Common Planner with the golded I can't think of the word, but the pages with the gold on there, okay? And then I made myself like a little washi cover with washi tapes from Cafecito Designs. I think it looks so cute. I have a picture of Jesus on the inside and a little unicorn. And this one I'm just going to kind of go by quickly because it's, you know, my journal. So I'll just show you kind of how I use it. Again, I feel like I had an idea last time I did a flip through on how to use these pages, but I just haven't. So they're blank and that's fine. On my monthly views, I use them as like a daily gratitude. Sometimes it's something like grand and sometimes it's something really not grand. Just, you know, just whatever made me smile. I don't know about you, but I deal with like seasonal affective disorder, and I am now, it's the beginning of April, the weather is nice, the sun is out, I'm feeling so much better, but those first few months of the year, sometimes they can be rough. So just trying to find something to focus on that was good and positive and write it down, that really helps me. I've already decorated all of my monthlies for this as well, and I like doing that. Alrighty, so going in here, I have kind of my format, my layout, how I like to use things, and you're gonna see like in this page here how I have all of these different little icon things. That goes away real quick. I don't have the time, friends. My son sometimes wakes up early. I do this in the morning. I wake up early before my family, and if they're sleeping, then I can do this, but if my son wakes up, I can't sit here and do that. So as you see, like I'll sit and decorate my planner, but I don't have the time when I'm writing in here to be putting in the cute little emoticons and all of that. Boom, that stopped. What's this, like the third week of the year? Yeah. And then it's just writing now. I decorate it in advance, and then I just write in here. There's one week where I was down with like a stomach bug here and I didn't have time to decorate. So this one is pen only. This is the first time I've ever done a pen only spread. No me gusta. I don't like it. It's not for me. Okay, I like the pretty stickers. So I was able to put one little emoticon thingy here, but no, it's just writing, and I like that. I like the decorations, but then just writing. I don't have to worry about looking for stickers that work. And yeah, so I have that for the first part of the year, and I don't think I explained really well what was going on here. Let me go back to the beginning. So I have basically what I read that week, like faith-wise, what I read out separate from my scripture writing journal, separate from that, just what I read that week every day in black. And then in blue is something about like my husband's day, excuse me, and then in green is about my son's day. And you see how light this green is? I don't like it. That's that Kaveco extra fine. I don't like how light that is. But then I bought myself a fancy fountain pen. It's a Leonardo Momento Zero in a flex fine, and I love how dark and juicy that ink goes down. So anyway, that's besides the point. I love this, and I'll be still in this obviously for hopefully the rest of the year. Alrighty, so here's like my personal journaling stuff. This is more about like me, my day, what I was thinking, and I just use the same ink for the most part back here. I swatch out the washi tapes that I get, so that's one page of washi tape swatches. And then I was doing one page a day, but then I felt like that was a waste. So I started just writing whatever however much or little I wanted to write, and then moving on. And I like that. And again, here I was able to pull out a couple of stickers after I decorated, but that's just not not something that I prioritize anymore. I just want to write. I just want to write and get everything down. If I have time for stickers, I'll get it. If I think about it, I'll get it. If not, I don't. I ordered my, I got my pen case, Esterbrook pen case. I'll show that to you here in a little bit. Here's a brown ink. I wish I had written down what this one was, but I didn't. The purple is all Diatramentis, their Document Violet. Here I got an order in. This is from, I got an order from Yoseka, and this washi tape was on my packaging, so I just stuck that in there. So it's a little bit of stuff, but I don't like, I used to want to put so much stuff in here. You know, you see everybody else's journal with all of the extra little things that they are able to add in there. But if I focus on that, then I don't focus on writing, and it's more important for me to write. This page here is a complete disaster. I was trying to swatch out my inks, and some of them just bled through really bad, so I just grabbed stickers, whatever I found that was like it was like first come first serve here. Okay, so that's why it looks all mismatched and ugly. I'd rather look at this than what it was before. So yeah, but I'm not gonna do this anymore, like my inks and my washi. I think I'm just gonna start from the back and swatch from the back and move forward. That way all of my journaling can be together. I hope that makes sense. And here's some washi tapes that I've gotten this year. These are all from Cafecito Designs. So cute. Here we go. I ordered my Esterbrook. It's an Esterbrook SD in lilac. I'll show that to you here in a little bit, but here's some of my pages. Very easy, very simple. Like I said, I just want to focus on writing. I ran out of decorated pages, so I just had to write with nothing, and then I sat down and decorated a few pages a few days ago, so I was able to do that. So they're not, you know, nothing fancy, just whatever I find. I just put it down on my page, and I do several pages at a time, and then when I run out, I'll do more. So that's how I've been using this. I really enjoy this book. I already have one for next year because I ordered an undated one, so I need to use that one before I buy another one. But I think the next time I buy one, I might get the half-year versions, because I find that it's hard for me to write when I get to, you know, close to the edge of the page, because it's just so thick over here, and I don't have the nicest handwriting anyway, but this just makes it really difficult for me to write. So I'm hoping that if I get the half-year, that might improve that situation. But that's that. Back here I just have a stencil that I never use. I have this from Yoseka. I think it came with one of my orders, and this came with one of my orders also from Yoseka. So that's back there. Okay, this video is already super long, and I think I'm going to spend more time in this than I have in any of those other ones. So let's just get right into it. This is my Hobonichi weeks, friends. This is my everyday carry, my love, my joy, my everything right here. This is the one. I love it just because I can take it with me everywhere. Let's just get into it. So I have just a bunch of random stickers here that I liked and I put down. My husband and I, we love Friends. I love Harry Potter. These are little cats with the Harry Potter scarves, like the Hogwarts houses. They're just so cute. Don't Act Like I'm Average. I got this from Pookie Bear Cuties. So cute. I cut this vinyl out myself on my Cricut. And another sticker here from my friend Sonia. So cute. And then I am a huge Harry Potter fan, so I have my whole page here dedicated to that. I love it so much. I have random stickers here from Once More with Love, Cafecito Designs, and these bigger ones I got it in a pack from the grocery store. So cute. I had originally wanted to like track different things here, but obviously I have fallen off that, so I don't do that. Got this one from Planner Monkey Co. I have some sticky notes here. I track different things here. I track my weight. I track my son's like absences and days off. I track like my cosmetics when I open something new. Just out of curiosity. The last time I changed the air filter here at home, so I think it's time to do that again. So yeah, I'll just show you the first 3 months in this because, you know, for privacy, because this is like my forward planning when I schedule appointments or anything like that, that I pull out this calendar and this is what I work off of. So there's February and then there's March. So that's how that's looking. Let me skip forward. Okay, so I did not start using this planner until January 1st. So this is how this is looking, and basically what I was doing is I set up my planner with like the lines and the sections that I wanted, and then the decoration, and then I would just write in whatever things I needed in my planner for that day, whether you know, I had an appointment or some day specific to do, something like that. I would write that in, and then I would come in after the week was over and then fill it in with all of these stickers. And that went on for a couple weeks that I wanted to do that. But I stopped doing that real quick, because as much as I love these little stickers, and as much as I enjoy this, as much as I love looking at this, and as much as I love chunky planners, I don't want my planner to get too chunky, because I would love to stay in this all year. And from experience last year, I know that if it gets too chunky, I will not want to stay in it all year. I'll want to switch out. And I really, really, really want to stay in this all year. So, and I don't have the time. I don't always have the time to come back here and fill things out. And then when I do get the time, it takes me too long because it's so much that I have to catch up on. So I stopped doing that. See, I did it 3 weeks, almost made it 3 weeks, and then I stopped. That's fine. That's fine. So I stopped doing that, and I just basically set up my planner with the decorations. I do PR for Cafecito Designs. Oh, this is still here. I do PR for Cafecito Design, so every once in a while you'll see like a full kit with a bunch of stickers and everything. And I enjoy that. I like that. But again, I want to stay in this planner all year long, so I don't use everything every week. So for the most part, my little sections here have been this first section here I do for like appointments or day and time specific things. I put it here. Here is more kind of like day specific things, or something like my family is up to. Like this day my brother had basketball these 2 days, so I just wrote it in here just to remind me, you know, so I can like check in on them, see how they're doing, all of that. And then over here is like what I ate. On this side over here, I have a couple of sections. I always have like a to buy section because you know, if I'm out and about, I think of something, I can just write it down. That way, when we work on our weekly grocery list, I can look on here for reference and make sure that we get those things. Because we only go to the store once a week. We don't go to the store very often at all. And then meals, this is like the meal plan, kind of, you know, when I make my grocery list, I usually have like a plan as to what I'm going to be cooking the following week. So usually I'll write those things down here. This day, obviously, I didn't. We just ate a bunch of leftovers and we ate out quite a bit. And then over here, I have my listening to section. Usually, I like to follow like a trial online on YouTube. I'm following some kind of trial at all times. So this week, I was following the Michelle Traconis trial. And then I have a list of all of the audiobooks that I listened to that week. And then I have a to-do section. This little sticker was too pretty. I didn't write anything down. But I don't always write down to-dos. You'll see. So this week here... so cute. The week of Super Bowl. See, I never even wrote down Super Bowl. Now I can't even remember who played. So there's that. Yeah, here's my to buy, my meals, my to do, my listening to. And then over here, these were things that I was waiting on, like things that I had ordered. There you go. See, and I just didn't fill this out, and that's fine. One thing that I've noticed though is that I need a little tracker here for my health log, or else I don't fill out my health log. We'll get to the health log here in a little bit. But this is what my planner is looking like. So cute. And I've started using my fountain pens more and more in here, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. I love it. I don't care that my things don't match. I don't care. I think it looks so nice, and I have fun playing with my fountain pens. It's so fun. I love it so much. There's that. The week of St. Patrick's Day. There we go. And then this was last week, the week of Easter. Is anybody else following the P. Diddy drama? I'm hooked. It's crazy. So I didn't listen to a trial, but man, I was getting deep into that drama. So that's it for the first quarter in my weekly views up here. Back in my notes pages, let me just make sure I'm not flashing anything too sensitive. Okay, so this is what my health log layout looks like. This, I got it, this idea from Mama of More Plans. So I have all of these made up for the whole year. And basically I just keep track of symptoms, my symptoms and then my son's symptoms, and I do kind of have it color coded. Anything with purple is for me and green is for my son. I don't always have a purple pen or a green pen on me, but if I just write it in here, like with this ballpoint, this is just a black ink, I'll just write it in, and then later on when I can, I'll go in and like take a highlighter, a purple highlighter and a green highlighter. So these get messy as well. I don't care. I want it filled up, but I noticed that I forget about this if I don't have a tracker in my weekly view. So that's something that I need to keep in mind when I set up my weeks, to keep a tracker in there so I can remember to come back and fill out the things that I need to fill out. So yeah, those are set up for the rest of the year. And I haven't put like the actual monthly stickers on here because I don't know if I'm gonna be in this all year. I hope to be, but I don't know yet. So I'm gonna save the rest of the stickers, the monthly stickers here, until I know. Once I get to that month, then I can put it there. All right, so moving forward, I'm gonna cover this up just for a little privacy. This is my purchase log. This is everything that I've purchased all year. As you see, January was kind of crazy bananas. February was also a little bit too much. And then in March, I only made 2 purchases, friends. I'm so proud of myself. There's actually a fountain pen that I really, really want. And I'm telling myself, if I can not buy anything in April and May and just save up, then I can buy it in June, the pen that I want in June. So we'll see how that works out. But I mean, the trend is good, right? Look at all these orders in January, and then fewer in February, and then just the 2 in March. So I hope I can do it. And then I have like a running total here as to how much I've spent this year on my hobby of planners and fountain pens and inks and things like that. So that's that. Then I have this little sticky note here with a quote on minimalism. Not that I'm a minimalist by any stretch of the imagination, but let me just read it. It says, minimalism is the intentional promotion of the things we most value and the removal of everything that distracts us from it. And that, and then we recently moved at the end of last year, and I just have so much stuff that I don't even use. I literally don't even use. I had it like all packed away at our old place. I packed it up, moved it here, and now it's packed away here. So it's like a bunch of stuff that I have that I don't need. And I am the kind of person, when I find a new hobby, I just want to buy all of the things. So with my fountain pen hobby that I've recently really gotten into, I'm really trying to be more intentional about what I'm buying and making sure that it's something that I really, really like and that I'll actually use. I don't want to buy stuff just for the sake of buying stuff and having a large collection. That's just not important to me. I want stuff that I find joy in. And that's me personally. Other people find joy in having a large collection, and that's them. That's fine. We're all a little different. So that's that. Here's my wish list. I don't really keep up with this because the items in my wish list really do rotate. There's really nothing here that I would buy. So yeah. So that's kind of not relevant. Shops that I want to try, I still haven't tried Oki Plans, and I don't know if I will this year because I really am trying to use up the stickers that I have. So, and my subscription box from Cafecito Designs like scratches the itch for wanting something new. And yeah, I just don't have any plans to buy anything right now. This year was supposed to be like my YouTube dashboard. I was just gonna like use like sticky notes or whatever if I had a video idea or whatever. But if you follow my channel, you know that I've really have not been consistent at all. I don't have the time, friends. I don't have the time. I don't have the freedom that I used to have. My son is very clingy with me. He wants to be around me as soon as he wakes up, and he's waking up earlier. It's just different. We're just going with the flow right now, and I'm not saying that like resentfully at all. My baby is 2.5 years old, and I love soaking up every single minute that I can with him, but I do miss making videos. So I do miss it. It's fun for me. It's fun for me to talk about the things that I love to people who also enjoy the same things. So I miss it, and whenever I can devote more time to this hobby, I will. But for now, I do what I can. All right, so then this next section here was for like meals and recipes and all of that. I haven't really kept up with this. It has meals, recipes, and restaurants. We've tried several things. I don't keep up with this. I forget that it's here, to be honest. All right, so here, this is like my reading log, and by reading I mean audiobook log, because I exclusively consume books through audiobooks. I don't have the time to sit and read a book, and I don't want to make the time to sit and read a book. If I have free time, I'd rather use it filming a video or playing with my planners, or spending time with my husband, watching something with my husband, because we don't ever get to really just spend time, the two of us. So I don't want to make the time to sit and read a book. So right now it's audiobooks, so that's why I've been able to go through so many. And I'm trying a few different layouts. In January, for this page here, it's just like one line per book, almost kind of. This one has two, but I just did a basic star rating, the title and the author. But then I was like, okay, I need a little bit more information than that. So then I didn't feel comfortable like changing it up on this page, but then when I got to this page, I changed it up a little bit, and I started making little symbols that I don't remember what they stand for. Maybe like partial stars, I don't know. And the books that I read are mostly like rom-coms, romancy, fantasy stuff, so sometimes they get a little spicy, so I put like the spice rating underneath that with the dots. That's what I tried this time. And then in this column here, I had either Y for yes or N for no, for the author. Some authors I can click with, some authors I cannot. So just for my reference, okay, is this an author? Like if they wrote another book, am I interested in any more of their works? Yes or no. So that's what that is. That's how I'm using that. And then this page, when I got here, I was like, okay, because over here I was writing a little bit, but then I didn't like my star and spice rating. So then over here, I made just separate columns for like the star rating here, and then the spiciness rating here, and then yes or no on the author here. And then over here, I just have the title and the author, and then just like a little sentence whether I liked it or not. I don't consume any booktube. I don't have anybody like referring books to me or anything like that. All of this is just whatever pops up on my library's app. And then I have some books here that I think I did pick up off of like Instagram or YouTube Shorts or whatever that I might like. So I just wrote them on a sticky note so that if I run out of the books that I have checked out from the library and I need something else to look into, I have these here on these sticky notes. So that's my book thing for Q1. I was watching a video from Simone, and she showed how she's using her Passport Traveler's Notebook as a book log, and I'm gonna do that. But I don't know whether I should start now and leave this page blank, or finish up the space that I have here and then move into that passport. So if you have any opinion, either way, let me know. Alrighty. So the next section here of my notes is my fountain pen section, and I love this section. Here is my current fountain pen collection. I have 20 here, and I have a couple on the way, have a couple Kakunos on the way. We're going to be taking a road trip later this month, and I don't feel comfortable taking any of my pens, not even my Twisbies, because I don't want to lose them. I'd rather lose Kakuno than any one of my pens. Last year I traveled, I took a road trip and I lost one of my pens and I've had to replace it. Thankfully they still had them in stock because it was a limited edition. So that experience taught me I don't want to take any of my pens, so I just bought some Kakunos, and that's what I'm gonna take when we take our road trip. So those ones are coming. But here is my fountain pen collection, and like I said, here are 20. Now after this, I have my currently inked. So I have my January. This washi tape is from Planner Monkey Co. So I have my currently inked for January, February, and as you see, like I have basically the same inks every month, because for the most part, like for my journaling and my B6, I use the same colors for the same things. Like I showed you that blue is for my husband, green is for my son, and then my journaling is all done in this Dia Trementis document violet. So those will always be in my currently inked, and then the rest of them are my just for fun inks that I'll use in my planner and then I'll use in my scripture writing. So yeah, there's March, April, and then I have enough pages set up waiting here for the rest of the year. After that, I have a page for every one of my pens. Every single one of my pens has a page, and basically how I want to use this is like I want to make sure that I'm using my pens. So I just kind of check in. Initially the plan was like, okay, in January this was a new pen. I didn't really use it for anything else, but it's just a new pen. February I wrote down the ink that I put in it and then what I used it for, and then March same thing. But then I noticed in March that this wasn't going to work for me, because sometimes like I'll have that pen inked up with a certain color and then I change it, and then, I don't know, I was just making it more complicated than it needed to be basically. So what I'm going to be doing going forward is just putting in the date and then just a little note as to how I'm enjoying this pen, how I'm liking it, am I using it, am I not. So like today I went through, this one just says still using this with the archive ink, enjoying the pen and nib. So I really like that combination that I have going on there. This one here, still enjoying. I use this pen to write a letter. The pen seems narrow and light, not my favorite for long stretches of writing. So that's something that I'm learning about my pens. As much as I love my TWSBI Ecos, they're fun for like writing little things in my planner here and there. But if I'm gonna sit and like write a letter or a long journal entry, the TWSBI Eco is not for me. And I am that was a shock to me, because if you've ever DM'd me about my pens and what, you know, like a good starter pen, I'm telling you, TWSBI Eco, and I love my TWSBI Eco. But if I'm gonna sit and write a long thing, I don't want to use that, because it just, my hand cramped up. It's not good. It's not good for me. And that might just be a user thing, but, or my preference, how I write this or that. But yeah, so anyway, let's keep moving on. Yeah, all of my pens have a page, and it's just a way for me, like I said, to document how I'm using my pens, that I'm using my pens, so that I don't get out of control buying all of the pens, because that's the last thing I want. I want to be able to enjoy the pens that I have, because I like them. I like them a lot. So that's that. And then, so I ended here on page 75, and because this is a mega, I have a ton of pages. So basically I skipped like over 20 pages, and on page 100, I have a little travel section. I told you guys that we're going to be taking a road trip later this month, and where I live, we have to travel to be able to go to a zoo and aquarium, stuff like that. So I just took notes on some zoos and aquariums in the Northwest. So here's Boise, Portland, and then an aquarium on the coast. I have family in Phoenix, so we played with the idea of going down to Phoenix for the zoo and the aquarium. So there's that. And then I looked up information on the Seattle stuff, so I think I'll write that down in here just for future reference. But that's basically what I'm using here. And then on this paper here, I have like packing lists, like what to take to the zoo. So I'll probably end up writing that in here too. So that's how I'm using that. And I really like having all of this space in this book. So here I am on page 101 and 108, and if I skip, I don't know if you can hear, my son and husband are outside running and screaming. So, okay. Oh my gosh. They make my heart so happy. All right, so here's some washi samples. I thought that washi swatches. I thought that I would swatch out my washis that I would, the new ones that I got this year, but then I remember that I don't want my planner to get bulky. So I scrapped that idea real quick. I'm not doing that anymore. Over here is like gift ideas for like my family and other acquaintances. I don't use this very much. Actually, let me see. We got this at Costco. They had a really cute wheelbarrow set with like gardening tools for kids, and we got that for my son. It's adorable. Here is a car maintenance thing, and I haven't kept up with this either, because I think we've both gotten oil changes and I didn't write that down. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do better with this, because I like having this information. We haven't had any like major repairs needed to be done. If anything like that came up, then I would put it in here, but I still want to document when I went to get an oil change. I can find that out like in here. I'm sure I wrote it down in my planner, but it's also like in my budget book. I can go and see when we, at least the date. I won't have the mileage information, but at least I'll have the date as to when those things happened. And then lastly here I have my little like pen test for my markers that I really like, and this has come in handy a couple times. I really enjoyed this. And then lastly, I have my Tombow swatches. These are the Tombows that I have, and I haven't reached for these very much since I've gotten these pens, so there's that. The rest of this is empty. I have like a little wish list for 2025 already. I know it's crazy, but I do. This little journaling card is from Mama More Plans. This is also from Mama More Plans. This was a freebie from TCMC that my friend Anita print and cut and sent me. This full sticker here is from Pookie Bear Cuties. And then in here I have this ruler. This, let me put this back. I should probably like try to tape that somehow. Okay, this here is like a snap-in ruler that comes with like an Erin Condren coiled planner. I don't use this in there. I just cut off that bit. I think I trimmed a little bit off the edge. This is the A5 size, and then I rounded the corners, and it's perfect in here for my weeks if I need to like have a line all the way from top to bottom. So that's that. That is my everyday carry, my Hobonichi weeks. And let me just show you real quick the other things that I've been enjoying this quarter. Okay, friends, I've been filming for almost 50 minutes, so I really need to just go over this really briefly. If you want me to go into more details with these things, let me know, and I will do that in a different video, but I really need to go over this quickly. I have here these pouches here, these two particularly. I love these so much. These are from Yureli. If you're interested in these, Paper Plus Cloth is a store based in Canada. They're going to be having, or they are having, a pre-order for Yureli cases. Let me tell you, I ordered mine last year. One of them I got them from, I don't remember, friends. I know that I pre-ordered at least one from them last year, and I pre-ordered it in March, and I didn't get it till almost June. So if you're pre-ordering stuff, just keep in mind that it's going to take a long time. Okay, so I'll have them linked down below if I remember, but it's Paper Plus Cloth. It's a store based out of Canada. They're doing a pre-order for Yureli cases. They come in black, brown, and beige. I love these. I use them every day, and I have zero complaints. I love it. I love them so much, so much. So let's get into this one first. This is what I carry with me with my budgeting planner, and let's just get in here. I know, gasp, ballpoint pens. This is what I use mostly in my budgeting stuff. In my weekly budgets, I use my my pens. This is a 4-in-1 that has a pencil, black, blue, green, and red. Uni Jetstream, love it. This here is a Uni Style Fit Meister. Got this on Jet Pens. The refills here are 0.38 gel. If I allow it to dry, then I can highlight over it on my Tomoe River paper, and it's no problem. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie.
Outside.
Were you outside? All right, I really need to wrap this up. So I have these are what I use in my budgeting stuff, and I like those. And then in here I have my 3 washi tapes. I have a bunch of Harry Potter washi tapes that I need to use up, so I decided that my budget planner will be a Harry Potter planner. So I use these washi tapes in my budgeting stuff. And then I have other stuff in here that I rarely use in there, to be honest. I have my whiteout. This one I do use quite a bit. I have an eraser and then a permanent marker. This highlighter that's purple and green. And then this one here. This is from Erin Condren. It's a dual-ended thing. It's got a highlighter over here. It's a really pretty color. And then a black fine point here. So I have those in here. I rarely use these writing things, but I use my washi tapes in my thing quite a bit. So there's that. And then I tuck in this piece here, and then I have this paper clip here that my friend Anita sent me, and it helps me so that, because sometimes when I open it I just kind of go like this, or I just, whoa, that was a bad example. I'm not usually quite that violent, but if I have it like this, then I can open it up without my stuff falling out. So that is how I keep mine. So see if I have it in there. There we go. My stuff's not gonna fall out. So there we go. Again, I have this. I love this so much. if you're looking for something and you're curious and you want to know how these hold up, I use this every day since I got it. And like I said, I've had these for about a year, and no complaints, no complaints. Just as good as the day I got them. That's that one. And then in these two is where I keep my fountain pens. These are the pens that are currently inked up, and I love them. I don't mind that these ones here are touching. This one, I don't like it, friends. I'm gonna be honest. I've heard, you know, good things about the Platinum Preppy, and I know a lot of people really do enjoy them. Mine is in the medium. It just feels like something's like wiggling, shaking, rattling in there, and I don't like it. I much prefer the Pilot Kakunos over this. This is the only one I have, so maybe I just have an outlier one, but maybe not all of them have that same situation going on. I just know that mine does, and I don't like it. So that's why instead of buying more preppies, I bought the Kakunos for our road trip. I'm just going to use this up and clean it out, and then I'll hang on to it for a while, and we'll see what happens to that. But I just want to use it up because I already am, you know, it's in use, so I don't want it to go to waste. I'll use it up. This is a Lamy Vista. This is the Goulet Pens exclusive, so it's nice and it's black here. I love it. The nib is black, and then the converter itself is black. And I'm not going to get too technical here. This is a TWSBI. This is what I was telling you. This is a really good beginner pen. I really do like it, but again, for long writing sessions, I don't like it. This is the Kaweco and Hello Kitty collab. I love this pen so much. I have it inked up in black. Really fun. This is the aluminum. That's my preference for those ones. This, ooh, I love this so much. This is my Pilot. It's a capless or vanishing point, and it is in the Hana Shobu, I think. I forgot what the English translation is. This isn't an extra fine. I want to get a medium nib unit to put in here because I don't like the extra fine. Here is my one and only stub nib. This is a TWSBI mini something. I don't know. Unless I have the name right in front of me, I don't know. I really enjoy my stub nib. This is the only one that I have. I'm looking at getting, you know, the next pen that I get to be either a medium broad or stub. I want something that'll be able to show off the ink properties of the different inks that I enjoy using. So that's what I have in here. Back here, friends, I got this idea from Hemingway Jones. He uses like a shop towel. Literally, I sent my husband to Lowe's to get me some. A shop towel, and it's much more absorbent than like a paper towel. And it's lint free, so when I'm filling out my pens or cleaning my pens, I use one of these to dry anything up or mop anything up. Friends, I had a really bad ink accident. I spilled a whole bunch of ink. Luckily it was just in a random notebook that I used to write in after I ink up a pen. There was a lot of ink. I just used one of these and it soaked everything right up. So if you don't have this and you like fountain pens and playing with inks, get you some shop towels because they're amazing. So I just have one folded up in here just in case, because I take this with me on the go. So if I have an ink accident on the go, I have one of these with me. So there's that. I have this one and it's beautiful, and I take it with me. When I say take it with me, I take it with me to work. I have a desk job, so that's when I take it with me. If I'm out running errands, you best believe these babies are staying home. I am not taking these anywhere. I have a husband and a toddler to keep track of. I don't need to be keeping track of my pens also. They can just stay home and be safe. In here, I have my Esterbrook Esty. This is in the lilac. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. I really do need to wrap this up. This was not an impulse because I almost didn't buy it, but then because I didn't like the pictures on the website, I didn't like how it looked with the lighting that they used in their pictures, so I almost didn't buy it. Even though it's purple, I almost didn't buy it. But then I started seeing everybody's videos on YouTube and I was like, no, that is gorgeous. And so then I bought it. I bought mine with a Techo nib, and I'm having regrets. I'm glad that I tried it, at least, you know, so I'm not like left with that curiosity, but it's not for me. I think I'm gonna buy me a replacement nib and just get a regular old fine, because I'm not at the point of my fountain pen journey where I feel like I need to be trying all of the different specialty grinds. Maybe in the future, but right now I just want something that I can write with that is not complicated, and the Tejo nib is a little bit complicated for me. Here is my very first Pilot Vanishing Point. This is in the Carbonesque Black. This is with a fine nib, and I have Lennon Toolbars Night Sky in here. I love this. I love this so much. Here recently it was giving me hard starts, but I cleaned it out because it had been a while, and inked it up with the same ink, and now it's working great again. again, no hard starts or nothing. Here is my beautiful Leonardo Momento Zero. This is in the color Jade, and I have mine with the silver stuff, and my nib is just a steel nib, and it's in the fine flex, and I love it so much. It's nice and juicy. All right, and then here is my Kaweco Sport. This is the iridescent pearl. I'm gonna clean this out. This is the one that was giving me problems with my ink, that I wanted it to be nice and bold and green the way that this one writes, but this one is just giving me a really, really light green with the same ink, and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna clean that out and put that away for a while. I might get some replacement nibs for my Kawecos too, because most of mine are extra fine, and I don't like that. Alrighty, so I got this case this quarter too, this first quarter, and I really like it. I think it's so beautiful. I love the green. I've heard that the blue one stains pens. My green one hasn't stained my pens, so hopefully it won't stain my pens. But here's the rest of the pens that I have. I have two that are drying, so I'm not showing you those, but the rest of my pens, like you've seen almost everything now. The way that I have these organized right now is I'll have all of my purple ones over here, and then anything that's not purple here, so it'll be like whites and blacks over here. I have a couple Kawecos. I have my Pilot Kakuno. If you don't know what I've been talking about this whole time, this is a really good budget-friendly starter fountain pen. This is the Kakuno. I have mine in the medium. It's adorable, and I think you can get a converter for these, but I'm just using the cartridge that it comes with, and then I cleaned it out, so then when it's time for me to ink it up, I will use a blunt syringe and ink it up that way, and then put it back together and use it like that. So I have a couple more of these coming in different colors, so I'm excited for that. And then I have two Twisbys. These are in the glow purple. These are in extra fine. I really like that. And then this is my one and only Sailor. This is a Pro Gear Slim. This is in Winter Rain, and it has the medium fine nib, and I don't know, I think I just need to try different inks in here because it just was not my thing. But I'll try different inks and try to work with that and get to know that a little bit better as well. This here was my very, very first fountain pen. This is the Twisby Eco in the white and rose gold. This has a medium nib, and it is just amazing. I love it so much. So that is my fountain pen, well, most of my fountain pens. Friends, I really need to go and be with my family, spend time with my son before he comes looking for me again. Thank you so much for being here, for spending time with me. I really wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about inks, but we can talk about that another time. Thank you for being here again. Oh, something else that was new to me in quarter one was a Happy Meal, like a pen pal, right? So thank you again for being here, for spending time with me. I will talk to you guys next time, friends. Bye.